amazing.
And instantly withdraw all or deposit all, whatever you...
And this thing just looks ace. Looks like you've unlocked the gold skin for it on Call of Duty.
So yeah, this is the new location where you do your wheat bricks. This is the gold smelter. So this is where you will smelt your gold. So I do hope somewhere beginning next month we have base building out.
Alright guys, the DayZ playable server has updated, and Shadow, one of the admins over there, SRG Shadow TTV, is going to take me on a walkthrough. He's going to show me all the new buildings, all the new vehicles and all the stuff like that. Look, we have got this sort of stuff in there. The Humvee is in, the truck is not in yet, but it will be soon. New weapons, you got the Scar 20, we've got this thing and it looks awesome inside, I can tell you, and ATMs, which is massive. So let's just go through quick. So delighted to announce the US server is back online as well. If you was wondering, US server is back. Everything's been wiped unfortunately because they moved the server to Chicago, I think. So I did get 200 ping before, now it's on 100. So on the bright side though, ATM systems is in, now deposit and withdraw money from there. The ATM at the trader, boat trader, vehicle trader. New process for the naughty naughties there. So you make bricks of weed which sell, well, we talk about, you'll see it when you're in there, we do all the prices and whereabouts it is and all that sort of stuff. New place to smelt gold, new car, new locations, new Bible part of the shop has been reworked, and now each trader has their own set of items, eliminating mixed inventories. NVGs work again, there was a problem with them. New guns, SVD mount, M16A4, Scar 20s, SVT, really good World War II weapon. Removed. The JLT and Cougar is no longer in the game. They were too OP, everyone was just driving around in these hell of armoured vehicles and it wasn't really fair. So, small bug and Scar update, something to do with the suppressor not working. They're on it, they're going to fix it. And there's a little bit of information there about base building as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Wow.
Okay, so we have two new vehicles. The first one that is on the server will be the Humvee.
Okay.
That was my first one I created. I wanted to keep it a bit like, how do you say it, more...
apocalyptic.
Yeah, and if you look at it like, one detail you should know.
Yeah.
Same as on the black market, same as in the wheat house. Basically, the little mini story. The black market dude, this is his vehicle, and the wheat house is his house. You will of course see that. I've already have seen it, where you can, yes, his skull is hanging there as well. So again, it is just a Humvee. It has not a lot of armor because the Humvees in this time period didn't have a lot of armor. Like later on, they got plate armor, but that's
does
something not armor.
Metal sheet at the front, the metal grating at the front, does that have any armor advantage?
It has a hitbox. Plus, you have the glass behind it. So okay. I don't know if I can hit it real quick because it's a bit of a.
So like if a rocket was to hit that though?
Yeah, it has, because I've tested it, like it bounces off.
Okay,
but
cool.
It's hard to hit, of course.
Yeah.
Plus you have your bulletproof glass. The sides are like the windows are completely bulletproof.
Nice.
You can literally go.
Oh, amazing. That makes it a bit. How much is this going to cost in game?
It's 150. It's a bit expensive than the normal because it has double the inventory space. So it will have. Oh, and there's the truck. I need to unlock this one real quick. Oh, no, I don't. This one does have a lot more space. The doors also go nicely open, so you will have no issues with the look. And it has double the inventory space of a normal Humvee. So a normal Humvee, I believe, had 600 kilogram with, I think, 40 slots, and this one has double that.
You got a little shovel on the side there too.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit details, a bit kind of like, you know.
That's cool, man. I reckon everyone's just going to be ridiculously excited when they see the trees on top, because they're all going to associate that with base building. So they're going to be like, oh my god.
For later, maybe, but the same with like DayZ standalone. The stuff on your car doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
Like we just added more space because, you know,
yeah, but it looks cool. It fits in with the theme. You got zombies running around.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
So now we have the big boy truck.
Yeah,
the big boy truck
Mad Max
is a bit different.
Yeah,
definitely. It has it's plated armor on every side, so it has the engine is defended unless you go like down, because I kept open spots so you can still destroy the engine or penetrate it. Because keep in mind the body itself isn't that strong, so you're completely covered. Only the driver is visible. But you will see that, of course, like you will have the grading as well.
So what goes through that metal block? What goes through those metal sheets gun-wise? Yeah.
Anything above 308.
Okay. So we're talking the big boy black market weapons.
Yeah, the Russian stuff, like the 7.6251R, doesn't penetrate it. The normal 308, so the 7.6251 American ones, penetrate it straight on.
Okay.
So you can basically, you can hold a bit, but it's more meant for like if you're driving, you don't get shut out of the car. That's more what it's meant for. Then you have the back part is also completely covered up. You know, a bit of extra stuff on the back. So
amazing, man. I love that idea.
Your head will stuck out on the back, so you're not completely protected from the back. From the sides you are.
Yeah.
I can show you real quick how it looks if I put some people in there.
Does the I guess if you get hit by a you're gonna die anyway. Does the metal hanging out of the tires have any effect on any other vehicles?
No, but it is a hitbox. So if you drive like so close to someone, you can actually kill them with it.
Oh, let's go!
Like you can see the head sticking out, but that's just because I didn't want to make it too that you protect it, because from the side you're completely protected.
Yeah,
I can easily show you that if I quickly grab a machine gun.
So is it three guys in the front still?
Yeah, it's still 3 guys in the front.
And 2 guys are protected, but the driver's left open.
Yeah, correct. Because if you just look at this, like you will see, I had an issue with the backpacks. For some reason, the butt backpacks in this game have an hitbox. So I needed to rework like 4 or 5 times how this was working. But now they're sticking out, but they don't get damaged. But you can just do this.
Okay, yeah, because that's 5.56.
And it doesn't do anything.
Safe.
So yeah. So then of course you have your driver part. Your driver part is a bit, the vision wise, because you're blocked off on both sides, but you have enough vision to do whatever you need to. Yeah. One of my most favorite things, because it did work, is you will see in a second when I start driving, the blades go with the wheels.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, this is cool.
You do have blades. It will have a lot more storage. I still need to do a couple of updates to it, but it has a hitbox and everything. It does work also with ramming. Yeah, that's the one I'm still working on. That will be hopefully within a couple of days in the server.
Okay.
And it's just basically the replacement for the Cougar at this point. It's not heavily armed as the Cougar, but it's still heavily enough that basically anything under 308 will not go through. Any 308
the weak point at the top as well, where there's no armor, so you can get up high and shoot down through it with anything. Okay,
correct. That's also meant more like, because realistically, if you look any vehicle that ever exists, armored wise, they're either bottom armed for mines, or they are side and front armed. Almost nothing is really armed from the top, unless you have a tank, of course.
Yeah,
it's always less armor on the top than anything else. Same for this. I'm gonna have the ways that you can see it. There's also some small little details to it. If you go in nighttime, this sign will light up, the Bambi killer sign.
Amazing.
That's a little
that's
little
awesome
detail.
Yeah, no, that's a proper Mad Max mobile. That's ace. Yeah,
but that is the truck. That will be, like I said, probably within this week it will be on the server.
So you do weapons and vehicles. Do you do buildings? Like, can you make Everon itself look more, apart from...
I am working on that part. I was already originally started a while ago, but because we had so much stuff going in between, I completely didn't have time for it anymore. Yeah. But that is on my list to still do. If you look at, what is it, St. Pierre, all the way in the bottom, there was already, some destroyed cars, some burning buildings, some broken buildings. My goal is to completely rework everything.
Awesome, like a bit of blood on the walls, some dead bodies kicking about.
Yeah, also there's a little detail about the truck.
Yeah, it made me think of that question. Yeah. I love that truck.
Because,
how much is the truck?
It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be the same as with the GLTV and the Cougar right now. It's 250.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is basically the replacement for it.
Right, brilliant. Yeah. Look at this, boys. I'm on the special privilege playable test server, man. Man, anything that's new, new locations. Yeah, let's start.
Seen, that stuff already.
Yeah. Well, I just got here. Let's start with this ATM then. All right. So this is just purely money.
Yeah, so with the ATM, if you deposit money, I can drop you some money. If you take this money, you can put it in there, and you can instantly withdraw all or deposit all, whatever you select. It automatically, if you randomly type numbers in, it will go to the max you have. It will automatically see how much you have in your pockets. So if you just show you how much you have on you, how much you have in the bank, you can take it out.
I put 20,000 in, account balance 20,000, inventory cash 17,000. Awesome. Deposit, withdraw, deposit all.
If you deposit all and withdraw it for a second, you will see you have a different item in your inventory that just says money stack. It's so you basically have all money in one stack and not
that's so
like
much
50
better.
stacks anymore. Probably later on I will change it to a credit card so it's a different image and just looks different. If you want to split money with people, then it's the best to just deposit the money you have. Take out the amount you want to give and drop them the money stack.
Yep, awesome.
the most important thing about actually having these ATMs is they run on a different database. If we ever need to wipe or anything makes it that there is a wipe, like let's say the last time with the night vision, that will not happen anymore. They will have a separate database that we can basically save and make sure that there's no issues with it. Also, if you go into the traders, you will now see that all the traders are, at least the normal ones are now sorted better. So you have the magazine trader, you have the weapon trader, and you have the attachment trader. So they're just a lot cleaner. You can now easier look for what you want to have instead of like better. You need to go through a lot of things.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a bit of annoying for people to go search for a lot of different items, and you got to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And now it's one item, one area, and it makes life a lot easier.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so the same for the food trader. The food trader now has the chest as well, and the
he has the chest.
Yeah, it's all in the food trader now, so it just looks a lot nicer.
Fireplace, yep, chest still 40k, fireplace 1,000. Awesome stuff. You said you got to put every single weapon in one by one for when you want people to sell every single weapon. So I guess that's gonna take a while.
That will be done. I have around 1.5 week, 2 weeks off, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Awesome.
We got new guns. Let me get you at least. For some reason I can't reload that one. Oh, I bought the wrong max.
I've still got a bit of money on me actually. What?
Yeah, so it's the SVD is new, the SCAR is new. I mean, you tested the SCAR already out, but
is that the MK17 battle rifle or?
No, it's the it's the SCAR 20S. Then you has the SVD, the normal SVD, but it has a mounted, so you can put a scope on it and a suppressor. Then you have the M16A4, not a 5.56.
Oh, look at SVT40, man.
And the SVT is back. We used to have it in the game. For some reason, it got removed, but it's now back. I fixed it and it's back in. So that's just a good all-rounder gun.
Yeah, this is awesome because it's proper World War II, like bam.
Yep, that's why I'm happy it's returned. For some reason, the file was broken and I repaired it.
And this thing just looks ace. Looks like you've unlocked the gold skin for it on Call of Duty or something. It's a sexy weapon, that.
Yeah, and that thing hits hard and is really accurate in range.
Is it, would you say, on par with the 2010?
Around-ish, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's a good gun to use on range.
Yeah, awesome. I'm happy with that, man. Yeah, are we done at the trader?
Yeah, let's go to the next area. I will TP us over. All right, we're here. So yeah, this is the new location where you do your wheat bricks. This is in the middle of the forest. You will easily see it because you see the smoke right there. Right now it's a bit windy, so it goes to the left, but normally it reaches above the tree, so you can definitely see that from far away. And if we go, you follow me inside. So this is the evil smoke, the smoke shack. You're gonna love this.
Green shot in that. Hell yeah.
Okay. You're gonna definitely love this. So once you come in, you have the normal house, of course. If we go in here,
oh my god, it's like some Russian grandma house. Look at this stuff, man. Oh, okay. So is this to process?
Yeah, that's the process wheat. I need to make something probably later for it, but for now.
And that's the block it turns into.
Yes.
And how much does it take to make a block?
4 plants for 1 brick.
4 plants, 1 brick. How much is 1 brick worth?
10 grand.
And where do you sell that?
Black market.
Black market. Okay, so yes, that is still the black market. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. The one on the floor with the chair over and stuff, man. Look at this.
Yeah, and if you look at his cards, you can see that he cheated because he has 3 females in his hands, all the same.
Amazing. This is cool.
Yeah, I kind of in night it looks a lot of fun. Like I can actually make it real quick night, so you can see it looks really cool at night. Yeah, so basically this house is completely filled with wheat. I kind of had the thing with it, you know, some serial killers have like dummies and mannequins, and this is kind of like that. Open the bedroom, it's one for.
Oh, in the bedroom, yeah.
Yeah, look at the bed.
Oh what my god! Yeah. Oh, they're doing a naughty. Oh, come out of there! Shut that. Leave them to. They're making baby weed plants in there. This looks like a horror movie at night. If someone jumps out at me and tries to kill me, my heart's gonna have some issues. I think that's better.
It looks really nice at night, and it really gives that vibe to it.
This is so sick.
But yeah, so basically this was just a meme. My buddy was like, I kind of look like people. And he was like, you could put put a carts in front of them. And I was like, okay, so that's what we ended up spending like 2 hours on making custom carts, custom things. Yeah, it's it's just a bit of extra add-on to it. And like you can see here, also again, the black market skull is on here.
Definitely
so
better that there's multiple ways to get your money now, all different places of the map as well, so you're not doing that same gold, black market sort of repetitive thing all the time. So and I've noticed just above this, you've got the gold refinery in the factory.
Teleport is over to it. There will be zombies, so I teleport is on top of the roof.
Okay, I didn't buy any ammo.
Can I open this door? There we go. Basically you just go here and you will have the gold smelter. So this is where you will smelt your gold.
Okay.
There's also free, so you can do it faster at the same time if you have a group.
Where do you sell your gold?
Same place as it was black market.
Black market, yep, no worries. Okay, man, this is nice. In a factory as well, a bit more. Yeah,
so that's the reason we did it, because it was too easy for people to either go sit in the trader and do it and never even go anywhere else. Just go black market, of course, but now basically a 3-point system. So gold, smelt it outside, go to the black market. Same for wheat. You get wheat, you go you make it into packages and go to the black market. So there's more action to it. There's more wheat spawns now. I upped the wheat spawn from, it was first around 90 and now it's 160, 170.
All right, man.
And they also double in spawn rate. So instead of 20%, they have a 40% spawn rate. There's a couple more zombies added on the map. 2 areas didn't have zombies and they were decently high populated, so I put zombies there. This is the military base that is down to the left of the mountain. I forgot what the name is. It's not the shooting range, but it's the one below that.
Okay, all
that
good.
One got some zombies, and that's basically everything we've been working on. For the next things where we've been working on, at least Lectionit is working on the garage. We want to have a garage system that you can put your vehicles in.
Right,
and
virtual garage, like sort of like
yes,
Arma Life, like you just access a bloke and boop,
correct.
It just goes.
We will make it that you can put it like away in every town. So first of all, it's better for server performance, and it's better for like people complaining about losing the cars and stuff, because again, that also will have a database. So it's a separate database, and maybe if we get to that point, we want to make it that you can also modify your cars in the garage. But that's really depending on like how far we can take that. Next, an update on base building. We're waiting for Mojo to be back on the end of the month. If everything goes right, then we can start focusing full on base building again, because we're kind of stuck on one little thing and he can probably fix that really easy. So I do hope somewhere beginning next month we have base building out. Again, all depending on if everything goes right. Keep that in mind.
Don't excite like too many people with that, man. Yeah, man, that's gonna be so good. Honestly, because people do so much and then they sort of come off and then they come back every update. But with base building, it gives you a reason to stay on, because you're out looting, taking stuff back to your base, putting it in your 10 boxes or whatever you've accumulated. You got your garage, you got your vehicles, your apocalypse vehicles. Now the truck will probably be in. Yeah, bro.
The truck should be in this week, like maybe even tomorrow, if depending if everything goes right. It's just testing and adding it back to the spawning in the trader. So that doesn't take that much work. It's just that it needs to spawn with everything on it. But that's basically all the stuff we have added. So I don't know if you have any more questions or things.
Do you know anything about the Cherno map? Who's making that? Who's remaking it in like Cherno is Reforged? You don't know anything?
I know that they were working on it. I know it's like 20-30% done-ish.
Is it still being made?
I cannot tell you. I don't know. I didn't have seen any updates on it recently.
If that comes out, have you got any thoughts of putting this on there, seeing as you're the biggest and only Daisy server out here?
Maybe. It really depends on how well it is. I mean, keep in mind we're making our own custom map at this point. Like we're reworking kind of the whole map for everything. So this will not fit on the new map. So then if we do an extra server, then we need to make it like all completed to that map. So it really depends on how much we can do to it and how much we're allowed to do, because that will be reworking basically 50% of the map at that point to get everything in as we wanted. But like it might be that we stay on here, it might be that we make a second server for that. It really depends on how everything goes, of course, because we don't know how well everything goes in a couple months. Right now we're running decently hot and we're getting close to the 900 people on Discord, so I'm really happy with that. It's like within actually,
when I joined it was 300, I think, and it's gone boom.
Month. A little bit over a month that we're actually running right now. We're really happy with like how people even picked it up. I mean, some people already knew us, of course, because of the origins. But now with a lot of new people as well joining us, it's slowly been getting a bit more live.
I did a full guide anyway on how to do stuff.
Yep, that also helps people, of course. You need to update it now because it's not the same
everything's
anymore.
changed. Yeah, it gives me an excuse to make another video. Yeah, man. Little birds. I know they're a bit dodgy with falling over.
I have thinking about adding helicopters a late game thing.
Air trader or something.
Our biggest issue right now with helicopters is if the server crashes or the player crashes or whatever, you are stuck in the sky and you fall to your death.
Right.
I was kind of thinking about getting like the UE and make it that would cost like $1 million or $1.5 million, so it's like an expensive vehicle to work to. Because realistically, if you look at old DayZ, there was maybe 1 or 2 helicopters in the whole server.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing that I do like about it, because I think as soon as you have too many helicopters like we used to have before, and nobody really touches the ground anymore. And that is just a sad thing to see, because people go to one area, quickly to the area, loot everything, go back to the trader sellers.
Yeah, on the other side, it's kind of cool to see a helicopter fly past when you're just running through the trees or something like that.
That's why I was thinking about, if we add them back, we're making them either like a super rare spawn, like that they like once maybe a week spawns one, something like that. But then really depending if we can do, or maybe we place one by hand once a week, we can do something like that maybe. Or either we're going to make it that they're like $1.5–2 million a piece to buy.
Awesome, man.
Because that makes it more fun, because the people that still, do drive vehicles, so they're still vehicle stuff. The same for like when base building is out, I want to add mounted vehicles with guns. And because then we have more more things to work to, and it actually will be nicer to you can also attack someone with a bigger gun. But that's really all like still work that will come on, and over the time we will see what we do and all that, because of course it needs to stay fun for everybody, but it also needs to stay balanced. That's the most important thing.
One more thing, I've seen some mods myself where there'll be a hat but it's connected to like a beard or something like that, or you'll get a balaclava that's connected to like a different hairstyle. Like,
we have 3 balaclavas in right now that change your face.
Change your appearance.
I have talked with one person that made the custom characters that look like the Call of Duty characters with the blonde hair and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But he did not react to them yet, because I kind of wanted to change our base model to that one.
Okay.
But I'm kind of waiting on his answer, because if he allows it to, we can use that character as like the base model, and then see if we can maybe add a couple so you respawn as a different one.
That'd be cool, just to go to a trader and just see different looking people there,
Yeah, because right now the main reason we're all the same is because we have a lot of components that require to be on each character, and it makes our life a lot easier to just have it on one for now in the testing phases. But definitely we will change it, that you will look different over time. But now the new gear already from the last Mattock stuff, that already helps a lot with doing different gear. And we want to like work out on that, but it's of course less important than actually, base building stuff like that. So it's like on the second line, but we will definitely add stuff like it.
All right, man. Yeah, that's sick as hell. I'll do these update videos with you every time, man, because I love all this stuff, man.
We're trying to mostly do a bit of a bigger update, but of course you do like small updates in between that are not that important.
Yeah.
But like I said, the next one that we are working on is going to be the garage, and some other stuff like that. Next to that, I want to get back to work on the work in progress island, because that definitely needs to be finished. And I need to rework the trader with all the sellables, and that will take me a decent bit of time. But that's on the planning right now.
Is it going to be more bridges over to that work in progress island?
Yeah, it will be probably one in the north, one in the bottom of it, and then maybe one from like from a different way. But we will see how I'm going to create it. Maybe I just make a land bridge. It depends on it.
Yeah, awesome, because it's not actually that far from.
No, correct. So there will be different ways to get there, otherwise with boat. We'll see how we're going to make it, but that will add like a whole new big area of looting. Because that's basically going to be a city, so it's gonna be the biggest town or / city you can loot in Reforger.
Oh hell yeah, man!
So yeah, that's like stuff with upcoming, and that's dispatch. So yep, that's all we have created in the last weeks.
Yeah, Shadow, that'll do. Out then, exit the call and go sort this out, and I'll share it with you when I'm done, man.
Oh, good, man.
Cheers, man. All right, I'll catch you in a bit, mate.
All right, man. Yo.
All right, guys, and that is the Playable EU mod update for you. Absolutely awesome. The Apocalypse vehicle's cool feature, ATM. No more not keeping your money safe. You can, as long as you get to money safe zone, your money's going to be safe there, man. And you can just build it up until you can pop to the vehicle trader next door, get your Apocalypse vehicle, off you go. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you next one. Peace.